Welcome. Today is Wednesday, February 15th, and we are here for a bright and early Pilates yoga combination class. We're going to start out with some Pilates. That will get us all warmed up, and then we'll finish off with some yoga, which will lead us nicely into the rest of our day. So remember, both practices are like journeys. We're not going to get them all done in one class. Every time we do them, we discover something new about the practice as well as ourselves. Let's make sure we've got a nice comfy space. We're going to start with some relaxation, so let's lie down on our mats. Let your arms rest at your sides, palms are open, face to the sky. Closing our eyes, we're going to start to breathe deeply in through the nose, expanding belly, back, and ribcage on the inhale. And then as we exhale, we're going to breathe out through the mouth. While we're breathing deeply in through the nose, out through the mouth, let's bring awareness to our arms. Just create a nice long stretch in your arms from shoulders to fingertips. Let your arm feel soft. And do the same with your legs. You're going to stretch your legs long and straight from hips to heels, tensing all the muscles in your legs. And then let the legs go soft. And now let's focus in on the belly. I want you to pull down on the back side of your navel. Think about attaching it to your spine without holding your breath, without tensing the rest of your body. And let it relax. Try again. Pull that navel down tight against your spine. Hold it there without holding your breath. And release. Once more, navel to spine. Hold it in nice and tight. And then let it release. Now let's inhale both arms to the sky. And exhale behind us, stretching out through all of your fingers, pushing out through your heels. And then feel your body go soft. Now let's inhale the arms back up and exhale, return them to your sides. Once there, we're going to go ahead and pull the left knee all the way up to the chest, give it a nice close hug, and start with the flex and point of that foot. And then let's ease the circle around with our ankle, lead with your big toe. And then let's go the other way. Then we'll just rest our foot. Let's try circling the entire knee around. And then let's go the other way. And then tuck that knee in nice and close to your body. Switch the legs, in goes the other knee. Flex and point. Easy circle round and round. And then we'll reverse. We'll let our foot rest. So let's bring the other knee back in. Oops, no, before we do that, let's circle our knee around. And then we'll go the other way. And then just hold it neutral, and we're ready to bring the other knee back in. So we give ourselves a nice close hug. We'll rock gently side to side, good massage for either side of our spine. And then back to neutral, let's circle both knees around and around. And then let's reverse our circles. And then from there, we've got the knees tucked in nice and close. I want you to tighten the belly while you're here, press to the back of your ribcage, and then bring your nose up towards your knees. So this is our C shape. You'll let that release and go back down. Try again. Feel the belly button tight and press through the back of the ribs, rounding up. And release back down. Once more, we're rounding the spine, coming up. Now let's stay there. Thumb and index fingers form a triangle lightly in the back of the head. Separate knees, heels together, toes apart. Inhale the legs out. Exhale back in. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. Now as you push out, big toes close, heels apart, and then exhale back in. So it's inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Two more. Inhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. Now bring knees and feet together, scrunch your toes, press to arches, pull back in. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep going, but flex your feet. So we've got inhale, exhale. Last two, and one more. Now just extend the legs out. We'll do a point and flex with our feet. So we've got 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Stay. Come, bring arms at your sides, palms up. Start to pump. Inhale for 5 beats, and then exhale for 5 beats. Then you're going to flip your hands over. Inhale 5 and exhale 5. Flip again. Level 2, you can bend your knees. Flip again, palms down. Level 1, you can rest your feet on the floor. Flip. 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 And hold it. Tuck the knees back in. Rest your head down and breathe. Alright, so now we feel a bit warmer. Let's move into some roll-ups. So we're going to start our roll-ups with our knees bent, feet on the floor, legs pressed firmly together, arms behind us, shoulders restful on the mat. Inhale, lift both arms, then your shoulders drop back. Exhale, scoop the belly and you peel up as far as you can come up. Inhale, and then exhale as you tuck and roll back down. Inhale, arms up, shoulders dropped. Exhale, the belly scoops in to peel us up. Inhale. Exhale, tuck and roll down. Inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, the belly peels us up. Stretch as far as we can. Inhale. Exhale, tuck and roll down. Now, if you're confident that you're not using legs, try it with straight legs. Inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, the belly peels us up. Stretch as far as we can. Inhale. Exhale, tuck and roll down. Again, inhale, arms up, shoulders are dropped. Exhale, the belly peels us up. Stretch as far as we can. Inhale. Exhale, tuck and roll down. Inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, the belly peels us up. Stretch as far as we can. Inhale. Exhale, tuck and roll down. Let's try one more. Inhale, arms up. Shoulders drop back. Exhale, the belly peels us up. We stretch as far as we can. Inhale. Exhale, tuck and roll down. Once we're down, stretch everything out nice and straight and breathe. Whew. And then we can let the body go soft. Now let's bring the knees back up into the chest. Tighten the belly, press through the back of the ribs. Round back up into that C shape. Arms at our sides, off the mat. Palms to the sky, and then bend your elbows so your fingertips meet your shoulders. Inhale, arms and legs push straight. Open, close, just your legs. Exhale, bend your knees and then your elbows. So it's inhale, push, open, close, exhale, knees, elbows, inhale, push, open, close, exhale, knees, elbows, inhale, push, open, close, exhale, knees, elbows, inhale, push, open, close, exhale, knees. 2 more, inhale, push, open, close, exhale, knees. 1 more, inhale, push, open, close, exhale, knees and elbows. Tuck the knees in, rest your head down and breathe. Alright, now let's move into our leg series. So we're going to start with leg circles. Extend your left leg straight up to the ceiling. You want your toes pretty much over your nose. Right knee could be bent with your foot on the mat for level 1 or push it out straight for level 2. So left leg crosses to the right, circles out and up. So I want you to draw a circle about the size of a large beach ball on the ceiling directly above you. Last 2, and 1. Go the other way, out first, and then in and up. Last 2. And 1. Hold it up. Now let's bring the other leg up to join it. Toes close, heels apart. Inhale, drop. Halfway, exhale, sweep around and back up. Last 2. And 1. Hold it, now we'll switch. So we've got the right leg straight out, toes directly above us. Left knee bent, foot on the mat or pushed out straight. Right leg crosses left, circles out and up. Last 2. And 1. Now let's go the other way. Out and around, in and up. Last circle. And hold there. Bring the other leg back up, toes close, heels apart. This time legs sweep around, they pull together. Exhale, lift up. Inhale around. Last 2. And 1 more. Hold up. Now both legs circle to your left and then back around to the right. So this is our corkscrew. And on these I want you to keep your circles about the size of a basketball. So they're smaller. Each circle has its own beginning and its own ending. Nothing else moves, just the legs. Here's our last set. And then our last circle, holding it right there. Tuck your knees in and breathe. All right, now let's roll up. And let's work on spine stretch. So for spine stretch, we need to be able to sit with a straight spine and straight legs. If you find that too challenging, you can insert a yoga mat that's rolled up under your hips or a pillow, and that should help alleviate the pull that you feel in your hamstrings and your lower back. Meanwhile, we're going to take our legs apart no wider than our hips, flex out our feet, and then extend your arms out in front of you, shoulder level, palms to the sky. We inhale in preparation. On the exhale, start scooping the belly and round the spine. Drop your chin to your chest. Push out through fingers and feet. And then inhale, lift back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Exhale, scoop the belly and round the spine. Drop your chin to your chest. Push out through fingers and feet. Inhale, lift back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Exhale, scoop the belly and round the spine. Drop your chin to your chest. Push out through fingers and feet. Inhale, lift back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Exhale again, scooping the belly and round the spine. Drop your chin to your chest. Push out through fingers and feet. Inhale, lift back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Exhale, scooping the belly and round the spine. Drop your chin to your chest. Push out through fingers and feet. Inhale, lift back up, lower, middle, upper spine. And how about one more time? Exhale, scooping the belly in, round the spine, drop your chin to your chest, push out your fingers and feet. Then inhale, lift back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Let's lower the arms, do a couple shoulder rolls from back to front. You can remove that elevation if you're using it. Bring the legs back together and bend your knees. Let's place our hands behind our thighs. Relax our shoulders from our ears and find your balance on your tailbone. Let's keep our back nice and straight and begin to extend the legs. Go where you can without rounding the back. And then rebend. Try again, let's extend. and rebend. Again, let's extend. And then we're going to stay there. Add the arms and just lower the arms down, up, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Hold it. Now let's open everything down, down to the ground. And then once we're down, stretch your body nice and straight. And then let your body relax. Next, let's bring the knees back into the chest. Give yourself a nice tight hug. Tighten the belly, press through the back of the ribs, and let's come up into our C shape. Let's keep the left knee in, stretch the right leg out. Place your right hand atop your left knee. Left hand goes atop the left ankle. Elbows are open, and we're going to alternate. 8 and 6 and 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Switch, hold. Switch, hold. Switch 2 more. Switch 1 more. Switch and hold. Now tuck both knees in. Rest your hands on your ankles, your shins, or the tops of your feet. On the inhale, we're going to extend the arms and legs out. Exhale, sweep the arms around, tuck the knees in. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, pull. Last 2. And 1. Good. Now, extend the left leg straight up. Hands are going to reach up as close to your ankle as they can. Right leg extends also. And think about drawing that left leg towards your face. And then the right leg pulls away from your face. And we switch. So your hands are simply guiding your legs into place. Not feeling any yanking, forcing, or pulling. Last 2 and 1. And then just keep it right there. We'll bring the other leg up and rest your head for a moment. Thumb and index finger triangle. Level 1, you can insert that under your tailbone. That's going to give your lower back and your belly a little extra help. Level 2, people, triangle lightly on the back of your head, elbows nice and wide. Tightening the belly, we're coming up into our C shape. Let's inhale, drop slowly, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, pop the legs up. So let's inhale, lower. Making sure when you're lifting those legs back up that we're not lifting that tailbone. Last 2. And 1 more. And let's hold it right there. Good, let's all bring the head back down. Everybody knees to chest. Tighten the belly, come back up into that C shape. We all form the triangle on the back of our head. Left knee and right leg out, starting with just our legs, straight in, straight out. And noticing while we're doing that, there's no movement in those hips. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay a little higher, lift. Bring opposite armpit across to your knee, and then switch. Lift, twist, 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 lift, twist. Do 8 and 6 and 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold there. Switch, hold. Switch 1 more. Switch and hold. Tuck those knees in. Ooh, rest that head down and breathe. Now you can rest your feet down, arms go wide. Let's drop our knees to the left and look right. Come back up, we'll drop our knees to the right and look to our left. And then come back to neutral center. Now let's space our feet apart, no wider than our hips, toes in, heels out. Arms tucked in close to the body, palms open to the sky. Keep enough space between your gluteal and your heels that when we lift those hips in the air, we're activating hamstring and butt, not quads and knees. So we start tightening the belly and slowly lifting away from the mat, pressing up, holding our bridge. And then exhale, let's melt back down. Try again, tightening the belly, slowly peeling up, lifting those hips into our bridge. And then exhale, coming back down. Again, tightening the belly, slowly peeling up, pressing those hips nice and high. And exhale, back down. Tightening the belly, pressing up. Now this time I want you to stay in your bridge. Pull the left knee and extend the left leg straight. And then we're going to lower and lift. Flex, point, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. We've got 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Let's keep it up there. Hold it. Circle up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Verse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it. Let's bend the knee. Place the foot down and we'll switch legs. So now the right leg's nice and straight. Lower and lift. Flex. Point. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Do 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. We're going to hold it up. Circle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Verse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it. Rebend. Place the foot down. Press your hips a little higher. And then slowly melt back into the mat. Once you've made it back into the mat, knees together into the chest. Nice stretch into the gluteals, down the length of our spine. And just rock a few more times side to side. All right, from there, let's exhale and roll ourselves upright. Once we've made it upright once again, let's do our seated twist. So for seated twist, again, we need to have a straight spine and straight legs. So you may want to insert that elevated surface under your hips. We're going to keep our legs pressed together for this one with your feet flexed. And then your arms out, palms open, face to the sky. On the exhale, we're going to tighten the belly and rotate as far as we can to one side. Inhale back to center. And then exhale, rotate to the other side and inhale, center. So we've got twist, pulse, center. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Shh. 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 Last set. Twist, twist. Twist, twist. Last one. Twist, twist, and hold there. Good. Now keep the upper body the same, but open your legs no wider than your hips. From here, we're going to inhale, rotate. Exhale, slice off your pinky toe. Make sure your back arm's in a straight line with your front arm. Inhale, back up. Rotate. Exhale, forward. So it's inhale, lift, twist, exhale, inhale, rotate, 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 exhale, inhale, rotate. 2 more, inhale, rotate. 1 more set, inhale, rotate. Last one, inhale, rotate. Exhale, inhale, center, and float the arms down. Roll your shoulders from back to front, and you can remove that elevated surface. Let's bring our legs back together, and we're going to do row number 1. So for row number 1, make a fist with your hands. Press your knuckles together, thumbs pointing down, back is nice and straight to start. Elbows remain shoulder level. On the inhale, we're going to scoop the belly and come back. On the exhale, arms extend. They're going to open wide, wide, wide. You're going to fold yourself in half, hook your hands together. Inhale, lift the arms higher. And then exhale, release, and come forward to your toes. Coming back up. So that's 1. Knuckles together, thumbs are down. Inhale, scooping back. Exhale, arms extend, open wide, fold forward, hook your hands together. Inhale, lift up higher. Exhale, reach forward to your toes. And we're back up, knuckles together, thumbs down. Inhale, scoop back. Exhale, arms extend, open wide, fold forward, hook together. Inhale, lift higher. Exhale, reach to your toes. And come back up. Knuckles together, thumbs pointing down. Inhale, scoop back. Exhale, arms extend, open wide, fold forward, hook together. Inhale, lift up higher. And then exhale, reach to your toes. And we're back up. Knuckles together, thumbs pointing down. Inhale, scoop back. Exhale, arms extend, open wide, fold forward, hook together. Inhale, lift up higher. And then exhale, reach forward to your toes. And then from there, come back up. All right, now let's cross our legs Taylor style. And let's just open our palms to the sky. Let the back of our hands rest on our knees. And then let your chin drop to your chest and breathe into the back of the neck. So if you cause yourself any neck strain by using your neck to hold up your head and your shoulders versus using your abdominals to lift up your body, I want you to breathe away that tension. Then we're going to tip our left ear to the left. Drop the chin, tip right. Drop the chin again and tip left. Drop the chin and tip right. And then just let your chin rest on your chest. Now bring the head back to a neutral place. Do a couple nice shoulder shrugs up, down. And then from there, place your hands together at your heart. Inhale, open your arms and your heart. Exhale, scoop the belly and round the spine. Inhale, wide. Exhale, round. Inhale, wide. Exhale one more time. Inhale, wide. And exhale, round. And then let's come back to that nice, tall, seated position. We'll take one more inhale as we are. Exhale, let your body soften a little bit. And we're ready to transition onto hands and knees. Once we've made it to hands and knees, we've got shoulders over hands, hips over knees, tops of the feet on the floor. Foundational hands means widespread fingers, hands turned in slightly, pressing through second, third, and fourth knuckles on each hand. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. Exhale, let's round out for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, round cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Try once more. Inhale, cow. And then exhale, round out for cat. And make your way back to neutral spine. From there, let's extend to the heel of our left foot. Add the right arm forward, palm opening to the sky, spinal balance. Exhale, lower, we'll switch, extend and reach. Exhale, lower, switch again, extend and reach. Exhale, lower, switch, extend, reach. And then exhale, return to all fours. Big toes close, knees apart. Push back with that tailbone. Let your ribs drop through your knees, forehead to the mat. Palms opening to the sky. Extended child's pose. Come back to foundational hands. Tucking the toes, let's lift the tailbone. Rising up into downward facing dog. Let your head dangle freely through your arms. Feel your ribs pull closer to your thighs. And let your backside of your shoulder blades reach towards your tailbone. Let's walk our dog a few times, lift and lower each heel individually. Press both heels down. And then from there, let's inhale ourselves into a nice, strong plank. Exhale, back up, down dog. Inhale again to plank. Exhale, down dog. And inhale into plank. Once more, exhale, downward facing dog. And then inhale to plank. Now let's modify to the knees, and on the exhale, lower, elbows open, chest down, hips down, elbows tuck in. Press through the tops of your feet and your hip bones, lengthen your spine, rise for cobra. Exhale, taking it back down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Again, exhale, going down. And inhale, rise, cobra. Press all the way back into extended child's pose. Flip the hands back over, foundational hands, tuck your toes. Rising up, downward facing dog. We'll walk our dog a few more times. Raise up our heels, press them down. Inhale, forward. Hold your plank. Modify if you'd like. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, come back up into down dog. Again, inhaling to our plank. Exhaling, lowering. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. From there, let's come back down onto all fours. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. Exhale, let's round for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Again, inhale, cow. And exhale, round for cat. And then just hang out back in your neutral spine. Stepping our left foot forward, we place it between our hand, or right foot forward. Between our hands, we've got ankle directly underneath. Press to the top of your left foot. Reach high to the sky. Crescent moon. Exhale, fold forward, hands to our mat. Tuck our left toes under, lift that left knee. That brings us into runner's lunge. Step the right foot back, hold on to your plank. Come back down onto all fours. Press back into extended child's pose. Foundational hands, scoop the belly in, round the spine. Come back up for your cat. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. And then hang out in that nice neutral spine. From there, let's take a giant step forward. With our left foot, we've got our knee over our ankle. We're going to press down through the top of the right foot. Reach high to the sky, crescent moon. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Tuck those right toes under, lift your right knee. There's our lunge. Now let's step the right foot forward. Toes close, heels apart. Let's roll the body up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale again to the sky. And exhale to the heart. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Inhale, let's roll up. Reach high to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again, extend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Inhale, roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back into our plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, lengthen, rising up, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale again, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, rolling up. Reach high to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Again, inhale, extend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up, touch the sky. Exhale, forward. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, let's lower down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again into plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Now let's step forward with our right foot between the hands and stay in our lunge. Once we've made it into our lunge, we're going to push our left heel down, turn our left toes out, align our left heel with the back of our right heel, lift upper body, and that's going to bring us into Warrior One. Got shoulders square over the hips. We've got our hip bones facing forward, extending the arms but keeping that neck relaxed. Breathe. And then just let the arms come forward to shoulder level. Start to pull that right leg straight without locking. Open the arms wide and now begin to revolve the upper body. We end up facing the wide edge of our mat. Adjust your feet so your toes are in, your heels are out. Palms open in the sky, 5-pointed star. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, fold forward, brush the earth. Inhale, back up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, left. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left. Once more, exhale, fold forward. We're going to remain there, press down through your palms. Inhale, look out. And then exhale, let's bend the elbows. Sink a little bit deeper. And bend your knees as much as you need to. Let that upper body go completely soft. And then from there, let's press down into our palms, pushing the arms straighter and straighter. Let's raise our heels. And then let the heels press back down. Inhale, look out, flat back. Exhale, let's open the arms wide. That becomes our airplane. And then we're going to inhale and slowly rise to standing. Let's return to 5-pointed star. Next, we're ready to turn our right toes to the front end of our mat. Align our right heel with our left arch. And then bend the right knee. Center your body weight equally into both feet. Upper body is tall. Our eyes are looking out past that extended right arm. Start to reach a little farther with that right arm. Lift it up, lower your left. Turn your right palm to the sky with that reverse warrior. And then we'll bring our arm back to shoulder level for Warrior Two. Pull the right leg straight without locking. And now let's begin to build our triangle. So our left hip starts pulling left. Our right arm is going to reach as far away from that left hip as we can. Once we can't go any farther, let's lower the right, lift the left. Feel the back side of your body pressing against that invisible wall. Breathe. Now let's lower the left arm towards your left hip. We make a full circle. And as it's circling, I want you to bend the right knee. And then just re-extend that left arm to the sky. And you've got extended angle pose. Now as we exhale, let's revolve the upper body. We're going to return our hands to the mat. We're back up onto the ball of our left foot for a runner's lunge. And then we're going to press down into our left palm. Inhale, right arm to the side. Exhale, revolve at your waist. And that brings us into our twisting lunge. Exhale that hand back down. From there, let's step forward with the left foot. Toes are close, heels apart. Let's inhale, roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. And exhale into the heart. Inhale again, extend. Exhale, let's fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back to plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot steps forward between the hands, bringing us into lunge. And then I want you to push your right heel down, turn your right toes out. Align your left heel with the back of your right heel. Start lifting upper body. Hip bones are facing forward, shoulders are stacked over the hips. Adding our arms to Warrior One. And then let's bring the arms forward to shoulder level. And open the arms wide. Pull that left leg straight without locking, and then let's revolve the upper body, and that's going to bring us into 5-pointed star. Breathing, opening the front of the body. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward, and then inhale, rise back up. Exhale, bend and fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bend and fold. Inhale, rise. Once again, exhale, bend and fold. And then from there, press into your palms. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. See if you can find just a little bit more than the last time we were here. Pressing down into those palms, we push our arms straighter and straighter. And then let's raise those heels. And then let your heels press back down. Inhale, flat back, look out. Exhale, extend the arms for airplane. And then inhale, let's rise slowly to standing. And return to 5-pointed star. Next, we're ready to turn our left toes to the front end of our mat. Align our left heel with our right arch. Bend that left knee. So now we're looking out past that left hand. Got our body weight centered equally into both feet. There's our Warrior Two. Start reaching a little farther with the left arm. Lift the left, lower the right, turning that palm to the sky. Reverse warrior. And then come back to Warrior Two. And we'll pull the legs straight without locking. Begin to pull that right hip right, and as you're doing that, stretch your left arm as far away from your right hip as you can. Once we can't go any farther, go ahead and set that left hand down, extend the right arm higher, and there's our triangle pose. Breathing into all that open space. start to lower that right arm towards your right hip. You're doing that, we're going to bend the left knee and then re-extend the right arm to the sky. Extended angle pose. Exhale, begin to revolve the upper body. Let's return to the ball of our right foot so we end up in lunge. Press down through the right palm. Inhale, left arm to the side. Exhale, revolve at our waist. Twisting lunge. Exhale the left hand down. Step the right foot in, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Let's inhale again to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Extend through the heel of your right foot. Place your hands so you form a tripod with your left foot. We can stay in tripod balance. Or align your left thumb with your left pinky toe. Start rolling your right hip open. Adding right arm to the sky for half moon balance. Exhale that hand down if it's lifted. Go ahead and step in the right foot. And now extend the left leg behind your hip level. Once again, we're into our tripod balance. We can stay like that. Or align your right thumb with your right pinky toe, rolling your left hip open, adding left arm to the sky. Exhale the left hand down if it's lifted. Step the left foot in, toes close, heels apart. Start to bend your knees like you're about to sit in a tiny chair. While you're bending those knees, pull them in closer together. Lift your ribs from your thighs and then see about adding your arms alongside your ears for chair pose. Inhale, reach high to the sky. Exhale to your heart. Inhale, touch the sky. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back into plank. Let's keep right shoulder over right wrist. Open up for a nice strong side plank. Exhale, back around. Left shoulder over left wrist. Opening for side plank. Exhale, back around into our plank. Press back up into down dog. Walk your dog a few more times. Press those heels down. Let's return to all fours. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart cow. Exhale, round out for cat. And then make your way back to neutral spine. Extend through the heel of your right foot, adding that left arm forward for spinal balance. Bring the hand down, step the right foot through. Come back up into crescent moon. Hands come together at your heart. Rotate to the right. Exhale, tuck your left elbow outside that right thigh. Exhale, untwist, hands to the mat. Tuck your left toes under, send that right foot back into plank. Press back up into down dog. And then return to all fours. Now let's send through the left heel, add the right arm forward, spinal balance. Bring that hand back down, we'll step the left foot forward. Press through the top of the right foot, return to crescent moon. And then let your palms come together at your heart. Inhale, rotate left. Exhale, tuck that right elbow to the outside of your left thigh. On the next exhale, let's untwist. Return your hands to the mat. And then come into all fours. Touch your big toes, separate your knees. Push back with that tailbone, drop chest to knees. Extended tails pose. Bring your hands closer to your knees. Lift the upper body. Then let's come around and have a seat. Let's stretch our legs out nice and wide, toes in the air. And simply walk your hands forward. Push back through your tailbone. Breathe into your inner thighs and your outer hips. And then we'll come up, we'll side bend off to our left. Come back up, we'll side bend to our right. And then lift back up. Let's bring the legs closer together. Press out through the heels of your feet. Hands on either side of your hips. Walk forward. Press back through your tailbone as you fold in half. And then slowly peel back up. Once we're up, let's bring the soles of our feet together. Coming into our butterfly. Ease your heels in closer to your body. Keep the spine nice and long as you widen your knees apart. Exhale, let's soften a bit. And then we're simply going to stack our left knee atop our right knee. Use your left hand to hold your left ankle. Send the right hand high. Do a side stretch. Lift it up. Let that hand come down behind you close to your tailbone. Send the left arm high. Rotate at the waist so you can look over your shoulder. And then let's release and we'll switch to the other hip. So same thing, we start by just holding on to that the ankle with our right hand, left arm high, little side stretch. Let the arm come up, it's going to come behind us, close to the tailbone. Inhale, taller and straighter. Exhale, let's look over the shoulder, extend the other arm high. And then exhale, let that arm float down. From there, let's come back to our easy cross-leg position. Hands return to the knees, palms face open. We'll drop our chin to our chest. Lift our head, tip back, open our throat. Try again, draw the chin down. Lift the head, tip back, open the throat. And one more time, dropping chin to chest. And then just let your head come back to neutral. Start to roll your shoulders from back to front. And then let's increase our circle size till we have some nice, really, really big arm circles. And we're going to stretch everything high overhead. Lower the left, reach higher with the right, side bend left. Sweep forward, reach out, come back up, and bring the other arm up and we'll switch. Side bend, sweep forward, reach out, lift up, side bend again, and then back to center. And then both arms extend high to the sky. Let them come into our heart. Inhale, open our arms, open our heart, and exhale. Hands come together. All right, that completes our Pilates yoga combo for this morning. I hope you feel a little bit more awake. You feel powerful from the inside out. Don't forget to hydrate, lots of water throughout the day. Spread around those random acts of kindness. We're going to take a little break and come back at 8:20. When we come back, we'll be doing step level 3. Hopefully I'll see you there. If not, I will be back tonight to let you know what is taking place tomorrow. Thank you for joining me this morning. In the meantime, stay healthy, stay safe, and stay kind. I'll see you soon. Bye.